by not dying in that first game where he was like this unkillable machine, got like 804 or something like that. Just very strong, and he kind of overstepped his boundaries. But let's talk a little bit about heal. 15% to the user and nearby teammates. Of course, it increases the movement speed as well. What about this heal other than like, should every roamer take this, or why shouldn't they?
Well, really dependent, right? So example, if we take a look at RRQ, they don't exactly have the squishiest draft, but it would be a difference maker, especially if the Bai and Nightmare are having troubles. Maybe they need an extra hit, maybe they need an extra entry, and the heal would buy them that extra opportunity to get and turn the fight around.
Okay, because usually my roamers don't take it. They usually take like flash, or they take something else. So what do I do to convince my roamers that I'm stuck with to take heal to just kind of keep me healed the entire game?
Well, it's called a request, right? So a request can be denied. So unfortunately, you're out of luck there.
Okay, because every time I try to talk to them, they don't talk back to me, or they just don't like me. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm unapproachable.
Well, talking about unapproachable, right? It looks like the jungle camps are pretty much unapproachable for the side of Impunity. No steals have happened so far.
Yeah, I mean, nothing as of yet. RRQ will continue to just push out the bottom lane. The play, a little bit more standard, but they're down 1k. Impunity have taken that first blood, and they've kind of turned it into much more. I mean, invading the enemy jungle was great. Ashing will stand up in front. But Nightmare, just trying to deal with this potential pickoff where they get 3 to jump on them, and they do, and the flash away. And Nightmare will stay alive, but at the expense of that flash.
I think that's a good trade, but at this point, he's still going to lose the T1 tower, I believe. Right now, RQ has to figure something out. They need to make a different kind of play. They need to find a kill somewhere else across the map.
They're going to take the bottom T1. They're going to trade, understanding that, hey, they're going to force a lot of players, 3 players, into top lane. They're going to take the bottom lane. They have 3 of their own. It looks like RRQ will take out the Tyrant. Impunity are looking to take the Overlord here.
Right, that's a little bit of recovery, but of course with the trade onto the Overlord, I think it's still Impunity that are in the driver's seat at this point.
Definitely in the driver's seat. I mean, this net worth lead is starting to grow. Impunity right now finding ways to just get farm and to kind of, force RRQ to react to what they're trying to do. Gia still up in front. Verdant Protector's away. Sorry, the Lith Step away, excuse me.
Yeah, at this point, the silver lining is that they do have the potential to outplay because of the Verdant Protector onto Tia at this point. But everyone else on the map for the side of RRQ will be struggling because the level difference is quite big, right? It's unignorable at this point. And as Impunity take more of the objectives across the map, you're gonna start to see that RRQ don't actually have the best draft to play from behind.
Yeah, definitely don't. Tough one. But, I mean, this is why they're in the lead. They're taking advantage of it. They're going to be like, hey, I don't want to play from behind. It's tough. So we're just going to, have an early start to this one. Kind of force the issue and let RRQ kind of make the comeback. It's not going to be easy for them. They do have options. It looks like they're going to go for... okay, they're just going to kind of push out the lanes and back off here. Unruly Blade bye-bye to keep himself alive.
Yeah, and it takes a bit, right? Right now, if they have to build a lot of magical defense, I think it's going to hurt their economy because defensive measures, I think there's only one in the physical attack items that have magical defense.
And now it looks like RRQ are going to push the T2 top, but in the mid lane, it looks like, okay, the finishing stroke keeps 663 alive. And Bai, he's going to be sticking around. They have 5 members of Impunity here. And his friends have now joined the fray. Black, he's going to be knocked up by that wind slash. They have Jia going in for this one. He's trying to focus on a Megumi. Not able to do enough. The finishing stroke again. And it looks like they're going to back off here. But Bai is going to be the first to fall after that long extended fight. And it looks like the Fate Rewind, he pushes him back. No, he goes in for this one. And Jester's going to be killed. And they're turning this around. And Ashing with a triple kill. And Nightmare still alive. 663 as well. And they're going to look to just push this T1 in Impunity. Coming out on top thus far.
Oh, for sure. That was a huge win for the side of Impunity. Look at the net worth growth here. It's close to 2,000 at this point. And, most importantly is they could have gotten the ace. And that would have been damaging to the growth of the game for RRQ.
Yeah, it would have been very tough here. But again, Impunity understanding that they've got the T1 mid. they're going to focus their attention on the bottom lane. Bai hasn't really been doing as much. I mean, Black he has a slight net worth advantage if we're talking about roll to roll with the jungle, right? So Bai needs to figure out ways to get back in the game, right? Having the Dune, being behind, not great, especially when you want to be tanky and doing a lot of damage, and just kind of controlling the team fights, and just a much tougher game for him.
Yeah, and I just noticed this, but there's double smite on the hands of
Impunity. X0, he gets launched up. Nightmare, he's going to take this one. The finishing stroke keeping Xiaolin alive. They're going to back off here, but RRQ, they get 1 kill onto X0.
Is this the start of a comeback here? I don't think it looks anything close to a feasible comeback for RRQ, but they're doing something. They're doing something to try and make the difference here.
Never say never, right? This is a situation where, okay, they're going to go for this one. Jia actually lifts us back, but now Black, he's been smashed
a lot of damage.
He's taking a ton of damage, but the Fate Rewind sends him back. And he's like, okay, I'm back in full life. I can continue to fight with this one. And it looks like they're going to back off RRQ, that is. Now they're on the run. They're being chased, though. Black wants to get revenge. Does need to be careful. He's going to be stunned with the Whispering Spirit. And it looks like, oh, the Unruly Blade by Bai keeping him alive. And they're being chased, but still, all 5 members still alive from RRQ.
Yeah, that's showing some glimmer of hope, right? But at this point, it's just a glimmer nonetheless. RRQ, they need to figure something out. They're going to try and trade out for the camps of the jungle for the Tyrant at this point. They do have the damage coming from Jia, so this should be make quick work of it.
Yeah, they're going to look to just take this one as quickly as possible. They do take the Tyrant eventually. Jia will take this one. And Impunity now back off, realizing, hey, maybe we take the Overlord. They did a little bit of pressure in the mid T2, but they really didn't capitalize. They didn't take advantage of what that space was given with RRQ taking the Tyrant.
Yeah, but you can see, right, that RRQ Jia, he's carving a pathway out for RRQ to come back into this game. But the question is, how much time can he buy for the team? They need a couple more to kind of shorten the time limit, which is to maybe get a couple of kills, steal more camps, I don't know. Because right now, Impunity, they recognize the momentum shift. They're not going to allow it lightly.
Yeah, it's going to be tough at this point. I mean, Impunity right now still, in the lead. They're still pushing. Megumi's going to spot into Nightmare. Hits him with the Ode. They're going to back off here, but a couple things to note in the top lane. This Jia hasn't really been popping off as of yet, right? Like, he hasn't been getting all the kills that we've kind of seen from, other teams that have been playing the Arlie as of late, like Vivo Keat Stars.
Well, he can't, right? Oh, and once again, Bai gets caught out. Will he be able to get their work?
Bai somehow still alive, gets the Wind Slash, and they do get the knock-up onto Ashe, which is great, and Megumi as well. And Nightmare continuing to fight, the finishing stroke backing off. And it looks like Bai is on the run. Nightmare's been killed, as well as Jester. And they're going to continue on. They found Jia, who's trying to list step away. Bai, oh, the Scepter, a little off the mark. Black looking to go. He does get the snipe out, and Black will flex on that one. It's going to be a 3 for 2. Favor Impunity. Yeah, favor Impunity.
Impunity will not be denied at this point. It's 7-4, 10.5 minutes in, and more importantly, they could get the kill on Jia. This will be huge.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Maple
He's
Dance.
running. X-Hero on the run, and he gets blasted with the Honey Sweet Breeze. And now they're going to turn this into an objective, which is going to be the Tyrant. And RRQ, ooh, that was a tough team fight for them.
Yep, and you were questioning about the draft. Is it time to use it? Looks like that was the correct answer, because this time Shadow Tyrant on the board. We are past the 10-minute mark. This is going to be an increment on the damage as well as the buff for the side of Impunity. And you know them. They will not waste this.
Yeah, will not. They're going to continue to push. I mean, they're going to take as much of the farm as they can. I mean, this net worth lead is starting to grow in favor of Impunity. I'm starting to question everything. I was like, hey, is this draft good enough? I mean, the way that they're playing, yeah. I think they understand the strengths of their heroes. They seem to be playing on points, and they're playing well as a team. They're understanding when to take those team fights. So, again, just, taking this team comp to the next level.
Yep, and I think it's a little greedy from this side of RQ. They have not built a lot, if any, magic defense, just the boots itself, which is kind of really hurting them in the long run.
Yeah. Oh, Jia still up in front, being forced back by Black. These Scepters are just insane. How much damage they do. Being pushed forward. And it looks like they're going to take the enemy jungle as well. Impunity, that is. And again, the 3K net worth lead. Tough situation for RRQ.
Yep, and not only that, right? If you take the itemization of the team on the side of Impunity, they also have defensive measures as well. They have the magic defense, and that's going to come in the form of the Augur's Wand. But more importantly, there is a stave of sorcery. I believe it is on Black. If not, it's going to be on Shaolin. Either one of them.
Oh, Nightmare!
Damage!
Woo! The electrifying charge into the Sword Strike. Just that combination. All so much damage bursted. He just walked into the bush and he got deleted. And that's going to be a bit of an opening for RRQ. How are they going to turn this one into more? I mean, they've got a numbers advantage, but they're still just pushing the lanes.
Yep, and it's hard to dive on the front lines as well as the back lines of the side of Impunity, right? They have the reset with the Fate Rewind, they have Arsene who's able to dash in and out, and of course with that being said, Xiaoling has the Melody of Peace, so hard to access the back line.
Ja going in. Okay, just zoning them away. They're going to take a free Overlord here. Ja will make sure that they just kind of secure this one. But they've done a great job, RRQ, of just kind of taking a kill and converting it into some sort of objective.
Hey, but this is RRQ we're talking about, right? So once again, Jia falling a bit low. Maple Dance to get out of danger at this point.
What is up with this Impunity T1? I obviously Black has the Fate Rewind, and I think he's used it a couple times to keep it alive just for a little bit longer. But it's been almost nigh indestructible. As I say, this Black is getting all the way in the front line, forcing the issue with Bai trading, happily doing it. They don't really have the control, so to speak, into dealing with this Taino, who's pushing the lane and just all the way up in the front, super tanky, just does so much damage.
Yep, they're actually kiting and zoning Jia out, which is a great play by Impunity. But this all might change if they get the lockdown here. Oh, here we go, the switch.
Ozing from the side, he does connect on the 2, and he's going to start this one off. Ozing now backing off the finishing stroke and committed as well. Black still up in front. It looks like they want to go for this one, but he's 1 versus 5, and Nightmare, he's fighting a losing battle as he goes down. And Nightmare down for 40 seconds. This is a huge window of opportunity for Impunity.
Yep, they're going to cancel out the Shadow Vanguard as well as the Overlord Vanguard as well. And this is going to be a big opportunity, like you mentioned. Impunity, if they play their cards right, they will be able to get a big win. Jia is the target of choice at the moment. I don't think they know that he's in the brush.
They don't know. I don't know if he's going to go for the steal.
Oh,
he's trying to go for this one. Jia does go for this. He does get the kill. Now he's got his friends. The Fate Rewind back. The Scepter forward. And it looks like they're going to back off here. 663. He's going to dodge away. Finishing stroke. Black continue to stand up in front. But now the Tyrant there. They need to be careful. Maple Dance is going to be committed. Oh, Bai's all the way in the front line as well. He's taking a lot of damage. Black is still up in front as well. They're chunking him down. The top T3 is taking a little bit of damage. And it looks like who's fallen? No one thus far. Black's still up in front, and they do get Xiaolin, and that's going to be the first, hopefully, of many as RRQ on the chase. They're trying to chase after him. 663, no, he's going to divert his attention, and he's going to go instead for the Tyrant. And they're looking to turn this one around. Xiaolin down for 35 seconds. Black,
but this is the RRQ that we know, right?
Yeah, I mean, they still have a chance. I mean, they're never say die. I think that's the one. Nightmare going in for this one. Tried to go for the electrifying charge. They're going to end up getting the Tyrant. Jia's going to look to finally take out that T1 at 15 minutes. Congratulations, RRQ. Took you some time, but he's there. And again, 9 more seconds for Xiaolin to come back.
Yeah, but not only that, if you notice as well on the top lane, the T3 is down. RRQ have made the miracle play. They are back in the game. If you take a look at the gold differential, it's about 1,000 gold. Negligible at this point, and Impunity might have taken a little bit too long to win this game.
Yeah, and it comes back to the draft, right? If you don't have that traditional farm laner, how are you going to win out this game? Xiaolin going down there, he was very squishy. And this is very disconcerting as the game gets longer and longer because RRQ are kind of built for this long-term play.
Oh, look
They're taking the bottom T3. They don't care. They don't have minions. I don't need minions. I'm just going to take this one down. Jia will take this.
Oh, that's a really scary moment here. RRQ to get caught out here.
Oh, gets the launch off Black. Still up in front. He's going to get knocked up. And it looks like they're going to try to turn this around. Black still up in front. The Wandering Beam doing a little bit of stun action on the Black, just being a nuisance more than anything else. But all 5 members still from RRQ still alive. But how do they take this next fight?
At this point, I think it's up for Jia to really get the initiation though, because sure, they are focusing so much. They need to melt down this farm lane. If they don't get rid of Jia, the whole fight will turn on them.
Agreed. And that's the problem, is that, I mean, you have Jester on the with the Verdant Protector just providing so much cover, but okay, they got the Overlord. That's a good start for them. Bai still up in front. Megumi, they found Black. They do have the numbers on him. They're trying to focus him down, and they do have the knock up, the launch, the Black. Is he able to fate rewind? He is. He does get away. And playing with fire, he does survive. Ashing dashes away. Looks like they're going to continue on. Xiaolin still up in front. They want to go for this. They do have the knockup. They do end up killing Jia. That's all the damage. They're looking to turn this around, and Bai now on Unruly Blade. He's just going to run. Nightmare on the run as well. They got Jester. They're looking to turn the Xiaolin. They got Nightmare as well, and that's a double kill going the way of Xiaolin. Continuing on, but now they need to wait for the minions. They have that window of opportunity with 4 members down. A triple kill going the way of Xiaolin. We question the pick, but he's making it pay off in spades, as it looks like Impunity is just a matter of time as they take out Bai as well, just to pad the KDA, and they're going to take the base. Impunity will move on.
Congratulations to Impunity. What a game by them. They had to go the full distance here, all 3 games, but what a game by Impunity here. The Myanmar boys have done it. They will secure the ticket. They will be heading over the Riyadh for the Esports World Cup. They are part of your top 8 in this tournament for the Invitationals Season 2. Now,